Welcome to Head Kick Audio, and welcome back. One of my very first guests. One of my very first guests. Not the first, but one of the first. So we've got a long history with Austin StarKiller of Wourms right here. Now, you're competing over at LFA58 over at the Wild Horse Pass Casino, which, ironically enough, was my first fight. My first fight was at the Wild Horse Pass Casino. So you're kind of bringing it full circle in many ways, right?
Nice.
So you're taking on Cedric Katambwa. If I'm butchering his last name, I apologize.
Yeah.
But I, for one, am glad to see you back in action. Talk to me. I know you're training out of Baker's MMA. You guys did very well over at Rough 54. I think you went 2 for 3, if I'm not mistaken. So talk to me about the training camp over at Baker's and how we're looking to continue the momentum you guys have been having.
So right now, the biggest thing for me has been, I guess, my mental clarity. Everything feels real clear to me. I know what I'm supposed to be doing with my life. I feel very comfortable in the position I'm in. Like, the people around me are great. Everything's been going very well. Aside from that, my main training partner, Enrique Barcenas, me and him have been working like scientists. It's been real cool how we like bounce things back and forth with each other. His wrestling with my jiu-jitsu, bro. It's real cool to be working with him. But as far as elsewhere, I've been training at Legion MMA for most of my sparring. I've gotten a lot of good work out there with some real good guys. Trig is a real big, lanky dude, and he's one of my favorite to go with right now, just because he kind of emulates my style a little bit, kickboxer. So I'm super excited for this fight, man. My opponent, Cedric, he's under AZ Combat Sports and Fight Ready, so it's going to be cool to kind of go in there versus I used to kind of train at Fight Ready with Santino and stuff, so it's going to be cool to be in there again with him on the opposing side. We'll see how it goes.
Well, hopefully there's no bad blood there, but it's very interesting to see like your progression, right? Because obviously more of a ground fighter than a stand-up guy, but I've been seeing you dropping dudes, you know what I mean? So we can't sleep on Austin's hands either.
Yeah.
So talk to me about the progression of your stand-up, and when did this is now, I don't know, the 4th consecutive Baker's guy that has talked about Legion, and this isn't something that we've talked about before. So how long has this been going on, and how is this translating into better stand-up?
This is something that is kind of recent. I guess we would say after my last fight, I really decided to pick it up on going elsewhere to get some better bodies, some more work. Not that the ones I have aren't enough, but we need different looks. You know what I mean? I need to get my butt whooped in some places, and that's what we got to do. You know what I mean? As far as my stand up though, bro, I feel like people. I used to be like a 2-time amateur Muay Thai champ. Like, it's not like it's new to me. I've been doing this my whole life. Like, I love stand up. Like, it just happens to be jiu-jitsu is my shit, and that's like kind of where things flow to go. But I love stand up. I'm just waiting for the opportunity to showcase it. Not gonna say when I hit this person, I'm not gonna take him to the floor and choke him. But my stand up is something that lately I've been focusing on, of course, for this matchup. So Legion was kind of like a go-to for me because I know Zarina very well. She's a real cool gal, and her stand-up kind of speaks for herself. Their coach Mario is real cool guy, real down to earth. I actually met him back in the day fighting one of his fighters at one of those like kind of smoker roll-in type events. But yeah, we go back, so it's cool to like go full circle and really get to train with them.
Well, one thing that I will say is, like I said, the progression is with MMA, the striking is different. You know what I mean? Because there's the threat of takedowns, there's the threat of everything. So I've noticed a progression, and really, when I talk to fighters and watch fighters, the growth is what's important to me. You know my show very well. I could give a fuck less if you win or lose a fight. I prefer you win, but if we don't win, we learn, right? So records don't mean shit to me. That's just me, okay? But one thing I will say is your jits, I mean, you get a hold of somebody's arm, it's over.
Yeah.
I mean, that's it. It's just as simple as that. And guys that come in super aggressive.
Armbar, or to my grappling than an armbar. You know what I mean? Like, But again, that's something that people they're gonna have to see. Like nobody is in the training room with me, like seeing what I could do. So it's cool that because that's almost all there is out there. Like when you look me up, like oh, he arm bars people a lot. Like so it. Hope one of these times I'm gonna shock some people. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be cool.
And that's the thing, though. Everybody knows that it's coming, yet they fall victim to it all the time. You know what I mean? So it's one of those things that's kind of like an anomaly in itself,
Yeah.
because people know it's coming, and yet you're still able to wrap them up.
Yeah.
Now, what is your favorite submission?
Favorite submission's a triangle.
Wait, hold on. Now, are we saying arm triangle or just regular triangle?
I love the arm triangle, but it's like a 50-50 tie to me. I like the arm triangle because it's really a very technical choke. Like people sleep on it. They think it's something easy, and a lot of people really just tap because it hurts or whatever. But when you apply it correctly and you're putting someone to sleep, it's one of the most beautiful chokes in the whole world. Like I love it. My goal, kind of, I want to get one soon. Hit an arm from half guard, just because that's something that like people are like, oh, you can't hit that in half guard. Well, I hit it all the time. I love it. I love it. That's one of my favorite submissions. So
well, I'm not going to be, a snob or anything, but it's kind of my favorite submission, period.
okay.
Now, I remember doing commentary with Ed West at a recent show, and somebody locked one up.
It was Enrique.
Yeah, Enrique, but it was a show before that. The show before that, because I remember saying that it was my favorite choke, and I looked at Ed, and he's just like, giving me that look. But he says, "Man, you got to find a different favorite submission, because that's kind of basic." And I was like, "Okay, look,
Dude, it's not though.
Outside of the quote unquote basic, right? Well, for you guys, it's not basic because you guys can fucking wrap it up anytime. But for somebody on the outside, I mean, that it just looks cool.
Yeah.
I got the guy doing this, and they're doing this. They're trying to wiggle out of it. I mean, it just looks cool. I mean, there are other submissions that look cool, and it's my favorite. I'll stand by it. I don't care.
Yeah, it's hard to pick a favorite. I like them all. You know what I mean? Whatever one comes to me is my favorite at the time, I guess you'd say. But at Love at First Sight, it was the triangle with your legs. That was the one that just kind of clicked with me in my brain the easiest. I remember actually playing UFC Undisputed, like the first video game, and like you'd click both sticks to start the submission, and I would just do it over and over and like see like what he was doing. And then my first jiu-jitsu class, I remember like submitting somebody with it through via UFC Undisputed 2009 or whatever the heck it was. But yeah,
that's good shit.
Yeah.
We got to shout out Super Duck for that one. It was super cool. And the way that fight, I know it's not his interview, but that up kick kind of set him off, man. That up kick set him off. He went absolutely berserk, got a rise out of everybody, including me and Ed. That was one of the coolest things I've ever fucking seen.
Yeah.
So we got to give him a shout.
He did amazing. It was cool to see him control his chaos a little more, but yet still use it. You know what I mean? He was very calm, and even in his finishing sequence, he took his time and ended up choking him, taking that rear naked choke, a nice tight choke. It was I was very happy with that choke because that's a choke that he said prior to kind of meeting me that he had trouble with finishing, and now he gets that. It's tight, dude. It's gonna be over. So I'm so excited for his future, man. It's crazy to me to think that he's only got like 4 fights as an amateur right now. Like
it's crazy.
But these amateurs are going to find out real quick.
Well, I'm telling you this right now. It kind of also speaks volumes to you as a coach and a mentor and somebody that these guys look up to. And I see you settling into that role very well. Is that like kind of like the game plan once you're done fighting is continue your coaching role?
Oh, for sure. Dude, that's one of my like main passions right now. Like my kids jiu-jitsu class, bro, they're killers. Like I feel like I'm playing real life Pokemon. I'm just like training up these little guys to know all these dope ass moves, and then they go out there and fuck these kids up. It's so cool to watch. Like it's definitely a huge passion I have. Like with Enrique, and even Kayla, my lady. Like I show them something and they want to learn. Like that's the biggest thing a coach or anybody would want is like a student that wants to learn. And so like when I find that in kids and stuff, like I just feel like I could take them as far as they want to go if they want to. You know what I mean? Like I love it. I love it. It's real fun to me, real gratifying to me. Like taking these kids into tournaments and like seeing them get their gold medals and stuff like that is awesome. We're a relatively small school right now, so like we don't even compete in gi, but every time we go out to these tournaments, we're placing like top 3, top 5 at least. So I'm happy. I'm happy with it for sure.
Well, I'm happy if you're happy, and it's very gratifying to be taking these youngins and teaching them discipline, teaching them respect, teaching them honor. I mean, you're literally giving them like real life values and lessons and morals. I mean, they're able to translate everything that you teach them in the gym, and they can apply it to real life. It's amazing. I love it.
Yeah, and it's made me like realize that me myself, like I have people watching what I do all the time. You know what I mean? Like, and I don't really realize that until like I see a little kid like having tattoos on his, like drawing them on his knuckles or something like that. I'm like, damn, like these kids really follow what I do. Like it's a reality check, but it's cool because I get to show them the what not to do. You know what I mean? I kind of went through a lot of it already, so they could learn from what I fucked up on. You know what I mean?
Do as I say, not as I do.
Exactly. Exactly.
It's something every parent has to like work on, and they have to be diligent with it, because if not, your kids are just going to make the same mistakes you made, and as a parent you don't want that to happen. But this isn't a parenting class. This is a pre-fight interview. Now you're taking on Cedric. What does he do well that we got to keep an eye on?
He has really good striking. Really good striking. His takedown defense is real good. He seems to have a real good base, like his balance and stuff like that seems very well. But yeah, that's his main. That seems like his main go to is that striking, especially with his like background at AZ Combat Sports. That's kind of their forte as well. But that's what I'm gonna be looking for him to be doing. If he decides to take me to the ground, okay. But I doubt that's his game plan.
As would nobody else's be. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to keep it real. You know what I mean? I don't think that's the game plan going into most people's fight when they do fight you. Now, outside of the cage, outside of the gym, what have you been doing to keep yourself fresh mentally?
So the biggest thing is just surrounding myself with people who are like-minded. Like, so it's just me and a core group right now, just kind of making sure we're staying grounded. All we do, bro, literally is we talk, we live fighting. Like that's all we do. That's our goal. That's our life. Like that's what we live for. That's the main thing. That's the main thing to keep myself grounded. Other than that, I play a lot of this, especially during weight cuts, dude. I like the switch. I gotta get on it. It just makes me, when I'm like thinking of food, I could think of like playing Super Smash Brothers instead of food. You know what I mean? But aside from that, dude, my focus is solely like really on this fight. Like I say this every fight, but it's the biggest fight of my life. Every fight is the biggest fight of my life until the end of my life. You know what I mean? So just enjoying the ride, living in the moment, and just kind of really understanding what I'm supposed to be doing. You know what I mean? Like I feel very good in this position I am teaching, and like the way I'm learning right now, I feel great. My physical feels the best shape I've ever been in. My cardio feels fantastic. Like I just feel real good, man. I feel real good, real excited.
Well, I feel real excited too. Hopefully, Ryan can answer me so that I can make the show, but that's neither here nor there, because I'd like to make it in a more official capacity, because I can geek out in the back, no big deal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So hopefully he reaches back out to me, because that'd be great. But like I said, the growth is there. It seems that mentally, I mean, you've had a tough last couple fights, but it sounds like you're kind of making the adjustments, because the biggest thing about this game is the mental, for sure, right? I'm sure you can.
For sure. It's definitely been a tough few fights. Like my last LFA fight, losing to a knockout is never fun, right? But he's one. I think he should be fighting for the title right now. Like, it's weird. The LFA title's some dude I beat versus like some other guy. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. I feel like my last fight with Bobby, like, he was in the UFC, dude. Like, I'm fighting the cream of the crop. This dude I'm fighting has 3 fights right now. Like, I have more fights as a pro than he has total in his life. Like, I'm very comfortable. I'm very confident in this. Like, I've put in so much work just through the years that nobody's seen. So I'm super ready. Super ready.
Okay, and talk to me about some of your some of your outside of fight life projects that you got going on.
Well, let's see. Outside of fight life projects, few things, I guess. I'm in the process of, outside of fight life. That means I can't do fighting at all.
No. It can deal with fighting. Just it's got to be a project that's not a fight.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Well, I'm trying to start an
MMA podcast. That's okay.
Okay. Well, I'm in the process of starting a business where I hold hands for like people who have disabilities or stuff of that sort. So I used to work with this quadriplegic who very limited on movement, but what he was able to do was pick his hands up a little bit. You know what I mean? So what I would do is hold pads with him, and then after a while, bro, his hands started like kind of extending real long, and he started just looking real good, and it looked real awesome at the end of it. And anyways, man, he ended up passing away. May he rest in peace. And it just really motivated me to want to not just let that go, because he's the only one I did that with, and it like brought him so much happiness. So I want to kind of carry that onto more, right? But right now, honestly, all I'm thinking about is this fight. That's it. Like, that's my focus is on that. That, of course, my kids. Like, I have on the 5th, I got a fight to win coming up. I got a kid competing there, and Caleb competing on that. But that's basically my life is fighting. You know what I mean? So other projects there's not many of them. There's not many.
Well, I'll tell you what the main project is right now. It's Cedric on May 19th. I got to get out of April. April.
It's over, dude. It's over.
It's been over, and I'm still writing 4 on everything instead of 5. So one of the big things is now I'm doing this for you. Okay, I'm literally doing this for you, but May the 4th is around the corner. Okay, now I am not the biggest Star Wars. I'm not a fan at all. I actually hate Star Wars, but I know that you're a fan. So how are you planning on celebrating that?
How am I going to celebrate May the 4th? Well,
yeah.
Dude, so I'm going to, you know what?
Do
I'm gonna take out my lightsabers and I'm gonna play with them, dude. I'm gonna swing them around and hit people with these things. This is kind of a side project stuff I do. I build lightsabers, but yeah, it's just little soldering and programming and stuff like that. But during the pandemic, I was bored as hell, and I like kind of saw these things online, and I decided to make them.
Nice.
Crazy. I know, huh? And it's motion controlled. Don't even get me started, bro. I'm gonna walk out with one of these one day, but we'll see.
Well, I hope the one of the commissions in any of the states that you fight gives you the chance to do that, because I think even though I don't like Star Wars, I think that'd be pretty cool because my guy enjoys it.
How do you say hate? Why do you say hate?
Come on, man. Come on. Let's not get into that. Let's just not get into that.
I feel it, dude. That's okay. That's okay.
But like I said, I know that you're a fan, so I wanted to know how you're going to celebrate. Now, is there any type of foods that go hand in hand with this Star Wars thing?
Thankfully, no, because I wouldn't be able to eat it. But
okay,
like bantha milk, blue milk is a thing, I guess.
Blue milk.
Yeah.
Something you could probably get some almond milk and put some blue food coloring.
I could do that. There you go. There you go. I'll just color my protein shake blue.
There you go.
We'll
There
be
you
good.
go. See,
Oh,
boom, problem solved. Blue milk, like that. All right. So look, it sounds like there's no bad blood, and it sounds like the training camp went well. If Cedric was standing here in front of us, do you have a message for him?
I would tell him that's strictly business, but sorry, basically it.
Okay.
Trying to rip something off or make him bleed everywhere. Come May 19th. I'm thinking of strictly violence this fight. Like I'm gonna have to tell the ref, make sure you watch the tap because I'm gonna rip that thing off. Like my goal one day is to have a limb off of somebody. Like I want that thing like hanging, a compound fracture. Like that's what I want to show the world.
That is grotesque as hell, and I can't help but love it. I'm sorry. I'm deranged. I'm a sick individual. It's okay. So, this is the platform.
Two of us
This
can
is
live with it because
ready for it.
I dream about it, bro. I dream about it. I've had a couple close ones, but the ref stops it too quick.
Thank God. Thank God for the poor little arms, man. Thank God.
Okay. Gonna tap, so I'm like, all right, this guy's not gonna tap. It's actually gonna happen. They tap.
You'll get it one day, I'm sure. There'll be a very lenient commission in like Missouri or Michigan or something like that.
The refs these days, man, I don't know. You never know.
You never know. You do never know. Now, does LFA give you some type of promo code or anything like that?
I have a link in my Instagram bio. I believe there might be a drop-down section where you could pick my name. But yes, my code to get tickets under me is on my bio on Instagram. If you can't find it there, it's also on my Facebook page.
Okay. And for those who are looking for that, what is your Instagram or Facebook?
It would be at StarKiller Wourms, Wourms.
Okay. And then, of course, sponsors, coaches, training partners. The floor is yours, my man.
All right. So first off, shouters to the Baker's MMA family, just everybody around me, the kids' parents. Like, your guys' support has been amazing. To be able to see you guys at this fight I can't wait to show out for all you guys. Legion MMA, thank you guys so much for allowing us to come in, spar, get some work in, and just better myself. I can't wait to show how much better you guys have helped me get. Let's see, Kayla, my lady, she's always holds it down. She helps me with so much, dude, like so much behind the scenes. Like she'll take my classes when I'm cutting weight. She's an angel, you know. Enrique, that dude, we do a lot in the shadows, you know what I mean? So we got a lot cooking. I can't wait for his next fight, what he has got coming up. Let's see, as far as sponsors, Future Energy Solutions, Diamonds Masonry, Cart Pro Shops, Pokemon. I don't know if you hate Pokemon too or not. 151 Fitness, Advanced Independence, Tattoos by Don, and that one Tattoo Parlor, Hair by Jesus, Tolerance, and the Little Foundation. You guys are amazing. Thank you guys so much for supporting me. I couldn't do this without you guys, for real. Like, for real, you guys are awesome, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart. And then people like you guys who give us an opportunity to kind of speak and, you know, we'll get our names out there a little bit. I appreciate it, man.
Well, like I told you in the DMs, this is, you know, why I do this. You know what I mean? It's strictly for fighters. This portion of what I do is not for the promotions. It's for the fighters. Help you guys get comfortable talking to other people, help you guys get comfortable, you know, promoting yourself. You know what I mean? Because the fighters that want to go pro, like you are, fighters that want to make a career out of this, of being a professional fighter, these are the things that you're going to have to do. So talking to some, you know, white dude in Tucson, Arizona, if it's, you know, even just a smidge of practice, you should be taking it right now. You know what I'm saying?
But even, we're talking about growth, even your growth, dude. Like when I first got on, you were just some white dude from Arizona. Now you're like, okay, I got to interview with the rough commentator. Like they're a little nervous getting in there. You know what I mean? So growth in all angles.
For sure. And you know what? You were pre-commentator.
Yeah.
So I was only media at the Rough promotion when you had competed.
You were with some other dude, I think. I'm spacing his name, but
that's okay. And maybe find a better way to word that, because I've never been with a dude. You know what I'm saying? Not that there's anything wrong with that, but it's just not my cup of tea.
Hanging out with, you guys were together. I had two faces on this place.
He has since moved on to other projects within the video game space. So, of course, we wish Jonathan all the best. But yeah, that's how long ago that was. I haven't had Jonathan in years. You know what I mean? So the progression is definitely there on both sides, and I hope we can continuously grow. And hopefully, we're having this talk while you're on one of the bigger stages. You know what I mean? No disrespect to Ruff or LFA, but the big ones right now are the UFC, Bellator, One Championship, and PFL. So that's the next step. It's today you're on Head Kick Audio, tomorrow you're on ESPN. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Exactly. I'll still be on Head Kick Audio though when I'm on ESPN.
Well, you're one of the OGs. I don't know how to do G in sign language, but you're one of the originals. You know what I mean? So I absolutely love what you do. I respect you full-heartedly. Like I said, one of the originals. You can't hate, and you're just a genuine good person. You know what I mean? Sure, you get a little fucking, a little swag, a little shit talking. You know what I mean? But that's just part of the game, bro. That's just part of it.
Yeah, it's fighting. It's part of it.
It's part of it. I'm just glad that I'm not in the cage with you, because I've already got bad shoulders, and we don't need to fuck these bad boys up any more than they need to be. You know what I'm saying?
I feel it, man. I feel I got to take care of your body.
Before I get you out of here, is there anything you would like to get out into the universe? Go ahead.
Let's see.
No, fuck that. Hold on. No. See, you're one step ahead. You were already fucking licking your chops and ready to go. I almost forgot.
Dude, want to know something crazy? I think you forgot on our first one.
Well, let's not make the same mistake.
No, we can't.
So on May 19th, when the referee raises your hand and you are declared the winner at LFA158 at the Wild Horse Pass Casino, how is Wourms going to celebrate with his victory meal? Let's go.
Some pizza.
Boom.
And some pasta. If there's a pasta place open, I don't know how late it's going to be, but I know that there's lots of pizza places nearby. I've been looking.
He's already on it.
After that, like midnight snack, there's a fat burger at the hotel. I'm going to munch that down at the casino. I'm going to munch that down with some French fries. And probably a shake. And the next morning, I'm going to get up decently early. We'll see. We'll see how the night goes. You know what I mean? But I'm going to wake up when I get up, and then I'm going to get some breakfast. Just breakfast food. I don't really know what's sure. I'm not sure which one. Pancakes, waffles, chicken and waffles, French toast even. Maybe all of them. We'll see. I'm craving it all. Right now it's like the heat of it, the thick of it. You know what I mean? So these last 13 days or so are going to be fun. They're going to be good ones.
Well, I'll tell you, you can never go wrong with pizza. You can never go wrong with pasta, although I don't technically consider that a real cheap meal. The pizza is definitely more of the cheap for me. You know what I'm saying?
All I dream about is carbs, like noodles. What I would do for some lasagna or some like ziti, like a bowl of baked ziti. Beautiful.
Well, okay. So I guess from your standpoint, where you're sitting, yes, pasta would definitely be a cheap meal. But I tell you what, you know who makes the best pasta?
Who?
My wife.
Okay. I thought you were going to say like Olive Garden. I was like, no.
No. Olive Garden can't even fucking sniff my wife's fucking pasta.
They're breadsticks though, dude.
The breadsticks eye. The breadsticks eye.
With the minestrone soup, you dip them?
I'm not a soup guy.
Okay. Not at all. What about chowder?
I'm more of a stew guy.
Okay.
I'm more of a stew guy. I like them thick.
Yeah.
I like them thick. I like my women.
I could resonate with the thick stew there. I like a good stew.
You gotta.
My dad
What?
stew back in the day. He called it a fat boy stew.
Oh, sounds delicious already. Like, come on.
I don't know why it was called fat boy stew, but big old chunks of everything. It was delicious.
Yes. If your potatoes aren't about the size of a hard-boiled egg, get the fuck out of here.
But they still got to be like.
Yeah. Oh yeah. They got to be like just melt in your mouth.
Yeah, just juices when you bite into that thing.
See, now I'm thinking about stew.
Stew could be good for you, right?
It's definitely good for you. Come on. There's fucking carrots. There's beef. There's potatoes. I mean, that's all good shit.
It is. It is. I can't do the potatoes, but.
Well, I guess if you're really, you can do it without the potatoes. I mean, come on.
You could.
You could do it without the potatoes. You could substitute, I would say cauliflower, but that shit is nasty.
It is, dude. They're like, oh, have cauliflower rice. I'm like, you mean grated up cauliflower?
It's just so, no. I don't even want to get on the cauliflower thing. Because you know what? If somebody said, you have to eat this cauliflower or watch all the Star Wars movies back to back, we're having a marathon, buddy.
Dude,
we're having a marathon because I hate cauliflower.
That's a commitment. That's a lot of hours.
Yeah. I'm telling you, I would not eat a cauliflower this big, bro. I would rather watch the entire Star Wars movies, however you would say it.
I'm the same way with broccoli, dude.
Oh, no. See, you miss me with that shit. I love broccoli.
You do? It tastes like...
Hold on. Steamed with salt and pepper.
The steam makes it smell like pee.
I'm okay with that. It tastes... I could literally... You could give me a fucking bag of steamed broccoli with some salt and pepper, bro. That bag is
the same vegetable. One's just green.
No, they're not. Cauliflower tastes like bad ass.
And then broccoli tastes like
good ass.
Good ass. All right. Okay.
You know the difference.
I do love like a broccoli beef. Like.
Yes.
But
yes.
I don't eat the broccoli part. I just pick out the beef and the sauce. The sauce is good.
Gotta have the sauce, but you can't have beef and broccoli without the broccoli, man.
I can't.
Pieces of broccoli get stuck to the meat and you eat them anyway.
Faye gets so mad at me because I'm just like picking out the meat. They're like, there's just a tub of broccoli there left.
Give it to me.
There you go. I'm like, someone will eat it.
Yeah, just ship it on over. I don't care if it's next day air. I'll eat day old broccoli.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe not. Anyways, so pizza, that's a win. And it's never the wrong answer, whether it's the victory meal, the cheat meal, I'm done fighting and I'm just going to eat this entire fucking pizza meal or whatever. Pizza's great. But before I get you out of here, what I was saying before is there anything you'd like to get out into the universe?
Yeah. StarKiller grappling. That shit's going to pop off. It's
a project.
Yeah, it's a project, but it's fighting, dude.
No. See, you misunderstand. You're not competing in an MMA bout. So those projects are okay.
I get you. Okay. Yeah. So there's that. Like I'm building a team of little baby killers and a team of adult killers, and we're gonna me and Enrique's running the wrestling part of it. I'm running the jiu-jitsu, and it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be cool. I'm excited to see how already our kids have grown so much, and like watching what they did in their last tournament was amazing. So on May 5th, I can't wait to watch Michaela Smith, aka Makilla, go out there and do some work. She's a little 11-year-old girl who arm bars and breaks grown men's hearts. So it's awesome. It's gonna be awesome to see her showcase her skills there. And then Kayla, she's gonna be fighting a star. Very Instagram famous girl. She's won a lot of tournaments and stuff like that. But that's what we're here for, right? To to ruin them little dreams. So, but yeah,
Now,
that's the biggest thing I'm speaking into the universe is that I'm just excited to grow this grappling team. It's going to be elite. It's going to be one of the most elite grappling teams in the world.
okay, and let's rewind real quick. Is Kayla's grappling bout or?
Yeah, grappling bout. Yeah, it's for a
Okay.
fight to win, which is just straight up jiu-jitsu.
Okay. All right. I remember in her, I think it was her first bout, the one against that Mayara girl?
Yeah.
That was her first bout, right? And that was, I guess Mayara had just recently did that fight to win thing and mauled the chick that she fought.
Yeah.
So everybody coming in was thinking that this Myra girl was going to maul Kayla, but Kayla had other plans.
Yeah, she does that. Dude, she's so mean. Like, fuck.
Really one of the sweetest girls I've ever met, so I have no idea what the hell you were talking about.
Yeah, but when she, like, grabs you and she, like, I don't know. Me, I get it probably a little different because
I would say so.
All the stuff I put her through, she's like, finally. But she's a beast, dude. She's a beast. She's super technical and then, like, super strong for no reason.
For no reason.
She just doesn't look like.
No, she literally competes. That's a reason to be strong.
I know. But, like, she doesn't look like it would be like that. And she just grabs you and you're like, geez, lady, calm down.
Well, she's definitely one of my favorites. You know, not just you know, in the fighting realm, but just as a person. You know, she supports this show like more than a lot of fucking people. You know what I mean? I get it from you two more than I get it from most people in this space. So, I mean, I appreciate the hell out of both of you. You know what I mean? So, definitely pulling the strings of the OG hearts over here. You know what I'm saying?
Good. We try. If people like us, that's a good thing, right?
Yes, that is a good thing.
People like us. A lot of people don't like us, but it's okay. It's okay.
Well, see, here's the thing. It for me, it's a lot of people base their likeness towards somebody based on other people's situations, experiences, or just what they said. You know, oh, well, I don't like that guy. Oh, well, then I don't like him either.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, fuck that guy.
And it's like, you know what? First of all, you have always been good to me, so why the fuck would I not be cool with you? You know what I'm saying? Exactly. I don't play that game. If I don't like you, there's a reason why I don't like you.
Yeah. If someone did something to, make you not like them. Exactly. But,
so that's the only way I don't like you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Even if you're funny looking. I'm sorry. I said it. It's okay.
I'm always funny
looking. I know what mirrors look like, so I don't have much play there either, buddy. I don't.
It's okay. I could be as funny looking as I want now because I'm taken. We're good.
Ah, come on. You're a stud. Shut up. All right, my friend. Well, it goes down May 19th. Now we got it straight. That's like the second time in the row I haven't fucked that up. So I'm pretty proud of myself. May 19th, it goes down at the Wild Horse Pass Casino. Wourms versus Cedric. I look forward to it. Like I said, Ryan, hit your boy up. And follow Austin on social medias. Get your tickets at the drop down and come support all these killers that are coming out of Baker's MMA. I look forward to watching you fight, my friend. And until next time.
Yes, sir. Thank you, man. We'll see you. You guys have a great day. Thank you for watching.